Hey, long time no see. How are you? I hope that you're doing well. I missed you. I really did. Um, so things on my channel have been a little bit, sporadic over the entire month of January. And actually, as I'm filming this, it's not even January anymore. So things have been unscheduled. And that's how things are going to stay. This is going to be a really weird video because I don't have notes or anything. I just want to speak from my heart, and things might be all over the place because that's the way my thoughts are. But I don't want to create, a scripted video. That's ridiculous. I mean, at least for me, that you guys know that's not my brand. Okay. So yeah, I just want to talk about some things because I've been asked quite a few questions, and I know what you want to know, or at least some of what you want to know. If you have any more questions, feel free to ask them. I likely won't explain a bunch of stuff in the comment section. Actually, I'm going to be quick to turn off comment sections if things go yucky, as I've done before, and I will continue to do. But feel free to ask me somewhere, and I will hopefully answer it in a short or in a future video. But basically what I wanted to discuss today was changes, because there have been a lot of them, and it's so good for me. It's so good for me, and it's about damn time. Okay. Probably the biggest change that I've made over, the last few months, was definitely making my health a priority, and not really giving a shit about what other people have to say about it, because it's not their life. They're not in my life, really. They don't truly know me. So they have no idea. And I've always been like a people pleaser. I've always been someone who, like if you said, oh, I don't like that perfume, it's in the garbage. Like, even if it was my favorite, I'm never wearing it again. I'm a people pleaser. I don't like to say no. I don't like confrontation. I am a peacekeeper. And for some strange reason, the only place the peace wasn't kept was here. And that's been something I've struggled with my whole life. And I likely will continue to struggle with it. But I think giving myself less to do on a daily basis offers me the space and the time that I need to take care of myself and take care of my mental health, my spiritual health, my physical health, all the healths. That shit takes time. You can't just like say like a quick prayer and be like, all right, God, help me to get through today, and not be too stressed out, and really just be my best version of myself. And automatically, as soon as you open your eyes, you have a list that is as long as the notepad goes, and you have already sabotaged yourself by giving you too much to do in one day. That basically explains the last almost 3 entire years of my life. All right. See you guys tomorrow. Actually, I can't keep saying that because likely I won't have another video tomorrow. Because, like I said, I'm giving myself time and space to do other things. So I have been uploading a little bit on TikTok, a little bit on Instagram, making some posts there, and my community, I was gonna say community page, there's the dyslexia there, and also I've been creating shorts and stuff on YouTube, and I'm going to continue doing all of that. Does that generate any income for me at all? No. Not at all. And that doesn't matter. So let me take you back. Oh my goodness, before COVID, okay? I was overwhelmed AF. I wasn't uploading anything to YouTube. I did start putting videos on YouTube in the fall or the late summer of, I was going to say 2029. Oh my goodness. Now I was going to see 1999. What year was it? Was it 1999? No, I was in high school. 2019. Sorry. Friggin' millennials, man. We've been through too many different years. It's hard sometimes to figure out, what the date is. Back in 2019, I started filming on YouTube and stuff, and I enjoyed it for sure. I was doing it as like a passion project, not as a job in any sense of the matter. I don't even think I had 1,000 subscribers at that point. It took time to build up. But I stepped back before the pandemic officially started here in Canada. Things were already going on across, down that way. Actually, I don't know. China, things were already started. Okay. But it wasn't affecting us yet. And if we only knew. Anyways, I got overwhelmed. Classic Miranda, because I was working at my church, running 2 different youth programs full-time by myself. Also, I was babysitting full-time. I had a full load of kids here, which we're not going to get into numbers. You guys, the most kids I ever had here in one day as babysitting, 14, actually 15. But it wasn't always, and it was only every once in a while, and I don't do that anymore. I don't, and I'm so grateful. But I was doing the church thing, the mom thing, the babysitting thing, and the YouTube thing. And I had to drop the YouTube thing first because I was overwhelmed. I need more time. And I was burning the candle at both ends. So I said goodbye to the vlog for a while. Then the pandemic hit, which made my church stuff go away, which at the time I was dealing with a lot of church hurt. So when the church shut down, I was like, God, did you do this for me? Like, is this whole pandemic just so I can take a break? Thank you. Of course, it was like a couple weeks later when I was like, God, it's enough now. It's okay. Like, I'm okay. We can, like, you can stop this and thank you. But like, let's, it wasn't for me, obviously. But I got a break from that. And then also because of COVID, I ended up getting a break from babysitting as well. And all of these things I needed. And I went to, obviously I saw my doctor plenty of times. I got help. And I got medicine, and I got time and space. And even though we were in the middle of a very scary time, especially for parents, I feel like it was a little bit, the people you take care of, they look to you to have the answers. And it's like, I don't know. I haven't been through a pandemic before. I don't know. But yeah, it was a stressful time, but I could focus on my family, my supply runs, searching for hand sanitizer and toilet paper and all of that stuff. I could focus my time on the people that mattered the most to me, and I didn't need to worry about anyone else. And that was, even though it was the craziest time ever, it was so good for my soul. The amount of skip boo we played, cards, amazing, so fun, so many memories that are good in such a crazy time. Of course, when everything, the shit hasn't ended, but, collectively we've been able to move forward a bit, and I have, what was it? The fall of 2020 that I was like, you know what? I love this vlogging thing so much. I'm going to do it every damn day. And I'm going to upload every damn day. And I did. Just think what would happen. Okay? Like, it's too much. It's too much. Listen, think of your favorite chocolate bar right now. What is mine? I don't even know. I was going to say Wonder Bar, but it's not. I would say my favorite, okay, I got it. My favorite chocolate bar is either the pumpkins or the Christmas trees, but the white Reese's. They're only in little packages, but that's that and M&M's with almonds in the middle. But just think of your favorite thing in the world. Pizza, okay? If you had that every day, would you get sick of it? Fair question, right? Yes. The answer is yes. You would get sick of it. And basically that's what happened to me. I ran out of good ideas for videos. And I felt like it was a chore and a job. And I took it seriously, as you know. I mean, no one works for 829 days in a row without stopping because they're not dedicated. Like, I was very dedicated. And like, it took one straw. My back was broken. And I was like, I'm never picking up my camera again. I can't do this anymore. Basically, I needed a break again like I did in the beginning of 2020. I needed to shut everything down and remember what actually is the most important things in my life. And it is not YouTube. It is not TikTok. It is not Instagram. It is not any social media at all. That is not my priority. And if you watch the video, I can't even remember what I called it, but I had my green Nike hoodie on and I was discussing some very sensitive topics. And I talked about that in greater detail. So if you missed that video, then you can go ahead and watch it. And then maybe you'll understand why my mental health is so important to me. It's more important than I even thought it was when I made that video. There have been so many days where, over the last few weeks, where I've woken up and thought, oh, Miranda, you really should film a video today. Your friends keep texting you, what's going on? Missing your face. I miss you so much. Sending all their support and everything. Like, you really should make a video. And then, like, self-care Miranda would be like, we could do it tomorrow. Take today off. And I did that a lot. In fact, I almost did that today. I was this close to doing it today. But I am making a video today. I put some makeup on. And I thought, you know what? Film the video today, edit it tomorrow, which is exactly what I'm planning on doing. Just so I can, not overwork myself. My house has never been more clean. Let me just say, it's freaking awesome. It's like my favorite thing to do right now is cleaning. Bop into my early 2000s jams, NSYNC, All Saints, Spice Girls, Jay-Z back in the Big Pimpin' days, okay? All the Dark Child music. It's my favorite thing. I love cleaning and listening to my music. It is, that's what it is. It's peaceful. And then when you sit down and you look at your house and how clean it is, and you think, no wonder I was overwhelmed, because that cleaning just took me hours and I'm running out of time in the day and I didn't make a video. Like, how could I do it all? You can only do it all for like a certain amount of time, and then you get completely drained, completely extinguished. There's no more F's left to give, okay? And truly, I know that deep, okay? Who knows what I'm thinking? So I said this video is going to be all over the place. And truly, when I edit this, I'm probably not even going to listen to what I say. I'm just going to punch the video together and send it off. Because these videos, I have the hardest time listening to them back. I cringe at myself. And I hear the haters. It's automatic. I hear it because I see it every flipping time I am anywhere on the internet. People are miserable and they want to take you down with their sinking ship. And it is disgusting. And I will never be that person, ever. I don't even want to engage with those people because it's toxic. But I do take some of the things they say and I play them over in my head. And there are some things that they're right about. Truth hurts. Yeah, it actually really hurts. One of the things that has been, broadcasted on the internet a whole lot is my shopping. So let's talk about it, shall we? I have gotten thousands of messages of hate about me shopping, me buying stuff, me at the Dollarama. Thousands. And I understand. I would never say the things that they say because it's mean. But sometimes the mean comments are bang on. For instance, one comment that I got years ago, like I can't even remember when it was. It was a long time ago. And this is how the hate sticks with you, because I remember the day I read the message and it wasn't even that mean. I've gotten so many messages similar to this one. But basically it was a message of, why do you buy so much crap? Why do you buy so much junk? And not just food, like knickknacks and paddywhacks, like things. Why do you buy so much? Do you realize what that's going to do to your house by bringing in so much junk? And it took me drowning in it to finally admit that that bitch was right. I don't need a lot of things. I really don't. In fact, having a lot of things stresses me out a lot. I'll be very transparent with you. A lot of the times I went shopping to film a video. Does that blow your mind, or did you already know that? I would sit around like having my coffee in the morning, or even the night before I went to bed. I would think about that. I'd wake up thinking about it. What are you going to film today? What are you going to film today? And if I couldn't come up with anything, I was like, all right, I guess I'll go to Winners and Marshalls and see what I can find and do a shop with me and haul. Video done. The easiest videos to make are the ones where I go shopping, I show you things, I buy some things, I come home and show you what I bought. Those are the easiest videos in the world to make. And I made a lot of them. And I'm never not going to do it again. I'm just saying it's going to be so much less than you think. Guess how many times I went to Winners, Marshalls, or HomeSense since I stopped vlogging every day? 0. I haven't gone one time. And I have a gift card for those stores that I got from my parents for Christmas, and I have not spent it. It's still in my purse. I haven't gone shopping like that one time. After Christmas, I did take the kids shopping so they could spend their gift cards, but I did not buy anything for myself other than the online purchases that I did like on Boxing Day, which you've already seen one of those videos, the Sephora one, I have a box over there from Bath and Body Works that I bought at their semi-annual sale or something, which was Boxing Day, basically. And I would have already filmed that video, but I had no sense of smell. So it didn't make sense for me to do a haul from Bath and Body Works if I couldn't smell anything. If you were wondering how my COVID is going, I still am not 100%. I still actually am coughing up a ton of what we will describe as gunk. Possibly has made me thrown up a few times. It's okay. I know that this can last for a while, so no one else has it. No one else got it. Winnie got a little bit of a cold. I tested her 3 different times. It wasn't it. I fully made out with Curtis. He and I were both expecting for him to get it anyway, so he was like, I don't care. You know, we're married. Okay. He did not get it. He did not get sick at all. So, I mean, that's yay for our herd immunity here in this house. Yeah, I'm the only one who got it. So hopefully that will remain true. But yeah, that's the update for that. I definitely feel like this video is all over the place, and I apologize if I started a conversation and didn't finish it. I apologize. I'm not watching this video back, so I won't be able to like type out, oh, you said that wrong, haha, LOL. Like, it is what it is. So what I've been focusing on here at home is my physical health, my spiritual health, and my children, my husband, and this house, and my dog, of course. I will tell you, I am such a better wife and such a better mother when I'm not overwhelmed. And honestly, I cried a couple days ago looking at the news, and I'm not going to talk about it because it's devastating. But there was a case of an overwhelmed mother with mental illness in the States. And I just sat there reading and watching and crying, thinking, holy shit, mental health is the most important health. Well, spiritual health too, but that's the Christian in me. But if you're mentally unwell, it doesn't matter what's going on in your life. Nothing will matter because it will just be this. And when I saw that, I was like, holy shit, am I ever doing the right thing? I never want to be that overwhelmed and that mentally unwell. It's a lot, but I don't want to talk about it. It made the validation that I needed because, of course, I stopped babysitting last year, and I decided YouTube would be my full-time job. And actually, some of you have asked me, which I'm just like, yo. So what are you going to do for a job now? Are you applying places? Like, I heard this place is hiring if you want to. Let me just take a second. Curtis told me, I think I actually started talking about this, but then I changed, like I get off on different roads when I start talking about something else. But again, not scripted. Curtis told me when it was safe to run a daycare again and babysit kids full-time again after the beginning of the pandemic. He said, you know, you don't actually have to work, right? You don't have to. And I was like, yeah, but I feel guilty because I don't want Curtis to have the burden of taking care of all of us financially and me not pitch in. So I babysat again, and I started YouTube again, and I did keep the church down though. No bueno for me. Still love Jesus, always will, hallelujah, but no, the church, mm-mm. But Jesus will meet you wherever you are, and you don't need a big white building to be Christian and love Jesus. That's not a thing. Actually, in fact, most of the people in that big white building are some of the sickest people around and need Jesus more than anyone. Just saying. Do you watch the news? Okay. Anyways, when I started feeling overwhelmed again in this season, it was like summertime, and we upped my meds a couple times, and I was still unwell. And I can't talk about everything. People take things to the extreme. Literally 1:30 in the morning, 3 police officers here, 3 RCMP cars here. When I talked about this a little bit on the live, and I don't even know what I said because I literally can't watch my shit back. I can't. But when they left, I started bawling. I didn't cry one tear when they were all here. I was very brave, and I was sick as can be because I had COVID, had a fever. I was shitting through the eye of a needle. I was so sick, but I handled the situation, and so did Curtis. We handled it to the best of our ability. I think we did well, all things considered. But when everyone left, we didn't even get back to our bedroom. We just walked away from the doorway, and I just fell into Curtis's arms and started crying. And he said, "You're not making one more video. This is it. We're done. We're not doing this anymore." And I was like, I agree. We're done. I can't do this anymore. Nothing is worth what happened that night. Nothing on social media. None of this shit matters when it is affecting my family in real life, and it's a dangerous situation. Not worth it. I am stepping so far back. So far back. I am not going to be sharing my kids like I was. You will still see my children because they like to be here too. And they love you. Winnie still talks about some of her favorite subscribers on a daily basis, and I don't want to take that away from them. But the everyday, no, that's not for the internet anymore. Anyways, again, I'm getting off on a different topic, but when I started feeling overwhelmed in the summer, Curtis was like, "Miranda, please just stop. Please just stop." Like, and he is the most supportive and helpful person that I know, that my parents know, that probably his parents know too. Like, he is a giver. And I've been a taker. And I know he wouldn't agree with that. He would not agree with that. But that's how I feel. So back then he was like, "Dude, like, for real, we don't need this. You can just be a mom and a wife, and that is tons. It's not a, oh, you're just a mom. It's literally, I don't, like, it is so much work. It is so much work. And a labor of love, sure, of course, but it's a lot of work. That's why it's hard for moms to keep up when they work full time and they try to exercise. And it's like, there comes a point where it's like, I can't do all of this every day. So Curtis has been saying for a really long time, you don't need to work. He makes enough money, and he does. And he does. The big thing is I just feel guilty for not adding a large amount into the pot, because I also spend a large amount. And this whole time, Curtis is like, Miranda, like, if you just stick to this budget, which you know is my favorite word in the world. If you stick to this budget, you don't need to bring in any extra money. We will be fine. So that's what I've done. I'm a budget bitch now. I really am. I never thought I could do it. And you know what? If I was filming every single day on YouTube, I would be so overwhelmed because I would run out of ideas, and I would want to create fun content, and shopping's one of my favorite things to do. But you know what else is my favorite things to do? Having a nap, watching a movie, folding laundry and listening to a podcast, cleaning with my jams. All of those things are not good vlogging items. For me, they do not create the kind of vlog that I like putting out. It would be boring every day to just have that same old content. And trust me, I get hate comments when, oh, for goodness sake, literally, if I put my right leg into my pants before my left, I'm going to get yelled at for it. When I talk about the hate, you guys literally, I don't think you could actually fully understand how much it is until you do exactly what I do. And you put out content like I do and feel it for yourself and see it on different forums and have your kids find it. So, excusing myself from creating content on a daily basis has freed up so much of my time. It's made it so I can easily stick to a budget because I'm not overwhelmed. At Christmas, you guys, we were spending money like it was like literal loose leaf. Like it was just flying. And you didn't even see half of it, okay? What I shared, we were eating out like crazy. We were going to the grocery store for cake, like on a Tuesday, okay? I actually say that fully knowing, I think it was Tuesday of this week that we actually got an ice cream cake from the Dairy Queen. We really did. So like that hasn't changed, but I will tell you, it fit into my bitch budget, okay? I afforded it. I paid for it with my cash. You don't need to know how much my budget is, don't ask, okay? But Curtis has been so proud of me. And let me tell you, my favorite thing is not stressing out my husband because I spent too much money. And you can hate, sure, okay, here, you've been saying it for so long and I just confirmed it that it stressed out my husband when I spent too much money. Are you married? I think it's a normal thing. But seeing him and hearing him be proud of me for sticking to my budget even when it's difficult makes me so proud of myself. And knowing I'm not overwhelming him has let go of so many chains I put on myself. We are planning a great big Canadian vacation this summer. We are going to drive across Canada to as far as Niagara Falls. And then we will be returning home through the United States and traveling. I think it's going to be a little over, maybe just a little bit under 2 weeks. I think it's like 12 days, something like that. Curtis and I had the best date where we ate some yummy food and discussed our vacation, planned it out, found the hotels. It's going to be amazing. And I totally want to share that with you guys. There are big events coming up that absolutely I want to share with my friends. So I'm not cutting you out. Don't think I'm cutting you out. Just think, I am so proud of her for not being obsessive about her YouTube channel. Look at her growing. Little butterfly wings. I'm still going to be here. And I'm still going to post content. Like I've said before, and it's like, I fear that you guys aren't hearing me because every time I post a video, people are like, you're back. Welcome back. Happy to have you back. See you tomorrow morning. Excited to have you back in my routine. Sorry to disappoint you. I won't be here every day. I won't be. There are like a few hundred videos. We're actually probably getting close to 1,000 videos that you can go ahead and rewatch or watch for the first time before you were a subscriber. But it's not going to be every day. It's not. I say that with the biggest smile on my face because I feel so relieved. I feel so relieved. And whatever money I make here on YouTube will be going towards family things. But it's extra. We will be okay. And being able to take care of my husband when he gets home from work and being able to not stress him out by putting my stress on him. He doesn't have to come home and clean the house because I had time to do that. The dishes are done. There's dinner for you in the fridge. There's leftovers. I also baked some fresh bread and muffins today. Enjoy. Like, I'm the wife he needed right now. But like, it's good for us. It's good for us. And even like planning in the summer for day camps and basketball camps and stuff like that, like I will have the ability to wake up, drive my kids to whatever activity they're doing and pick them up and not have to worry about a timeline of anything else other than being the best damn mom. I do feel sad for my friends who have relied on me as their routine. I do feel sad, and I am genuinely sorry that I can't keep up with that pace anymore. I think mentally I would be so much better at this point if I didn't put that on myself for almost 3 full years. I am one stubborn bitch. Okay, I am. Absolutely. I fought myself. I fought my sanity. But please know, I am so much better than I was. I am doing amazing. I'm thriving and I'm not exhausted. I'm able to make healthy choices and to be active and to do homework with my kids without stressing out. It's really good. And by the way, I'm filming on my staircase because my teenagers are here. Lucia's here because they had exams last week. They don't have exams this week. It's the turnaround days. So they've been annoying me for days. So yeah, I just came down here to have a little more privacy because my kids don't watch these videos. And well, I guess sometimes we watch them together as a family when it's like Christmas. We'll watch old Christmas videos. But the everyday stuff, like the run-of-the-mill vlog, they don't watch those. And there are things that I don't want my kids to know. And that's just for me trying to protect them from the mean people of the world. So yeah, I've changed. I've changed a lot, but I'm still me. I am basically just a better version of me. And I don't have to put on a smile if I'm not feeling it, you know? My smiles are genuine and free. My house right now is so decluttered, so organized, and at the same time, I have donated so many beautiful and so many nice items that I've been holding on to, but it's not serving me any purpose, and I should really give that to someone who would like to have it, right? I've lightened my load so much, and I know I could have shared those moments with you, and maybe it would have been good to do so. But the honest truth is that I was using my phone to watch 24, and I didn't want to stop watching Jack Bauer to take a video. That's literally the truth. Also, Winnie has a few games on my phone that my phone has like the best space, like tons of space on it actually. And it's got like all the newest updates. So there are certain games that she can't get on her phone that I have on my phone. She uses my phone all the time now. And I don't stress about it. I don't I don't know if I told you guys this before, but there was an instant at the beginning of January where I picked up my phone and looked like I was about to start vlogging, and maybe I was. I can't honestly remember what I was doing with my phone at the time, if I was just taking a picture or whatever, but Winnie saw me pick up my phone and pointed at myself like I was about to do something, and she was like, "Mom, please, no. I like you better when you're not working." That explains it, right? I love you guys. I really do. I don't know if I said everything that I want to say. Probably not. I will be going live more often. But yeah, I'm not going to make schedules for anything. I'll just do what feels right when it feels right. I love you. I hope that you are well. And I appreciate your prayers. I really do. I love you. Catch you on the flippity flop. Bye.